Yeah, there's been some discussion lately about the demise of walleye fishing on the Fox River. What people need to understand is the Fox River today is not the Fox River it used to be. Land use has changed along the river. Water quality really has changed along the river. And there is a problem with excessive nutrients coming down the Fox River. The water coming from Buffalo Lake and Montello, once it comes into Lake Puckaway, it's pretty clear. But once it leaves Lake Puckaway, the water is of very, very low quality. And Lake Puckaway is a fairly decent body of water for fish to live in because it has wave action that can keep the water oxygenated to the level. Generally speaking, fish need 5 parts per million oxygen level to do well. As the water goes down the Fox River, there's not this wave action, there's no riffle action, there's no rapids action, there's aeration now when it goes over the Princeton Dam, but that's not good enough to hold the oxygen level high enough in the river. And there are some sections of the Fox River that in the past, in the recent past, have been found to have 0% dissolved oxygen in the summertime. And at that point, there's not enough oxygen for any fish to live, walleyes or any other fish to live. So there is a real water quality problem on the Fox River. Also, many of the marshes that were historic good spawning marshes have grown up over the years. Walleyes don't go into brushy marshes. They need a mat of grass that's been pushed down in the wintertime by the snow and then gets again pushed down and held down by flowing water, because when the females go in and they lay their eggs, as soon as the egg is fertilized, it becomes very adhesive, and when it settles down onto a layer of pushed down vegetation, it's up off the bottom. It isn't in the muck and the mud and the silt on the bottom, and they remain oxygenated and they do very well. They're incubated well, and much of the system on the Fox River has changed over the years for various reasons, and so it's a complicated mess. Is what it is, and there's no short-term fix, but at some point in time, it really needs to be investigated to figure out all the causes that are impacting the whole system. I mean, from Lake Puckaway all the way down to where it flows into Lake Butamore.